Hello everyone and welcome back to Super Mario Odyssey. Take a look at that. In this episode we are going to be exploring many kingdoms, starting with the Seaside Kingdom. Last episode we did a lot of stuff in New Donk City, especially Jump Rope Genius, and this time we're going to be doing something just as bad. But people are searching for my thing, which is kind of cool. That's the one that's in the Snow Kingdom that I just hit. I'm surprised no one's actually found it yet, because that was a very easy one. I am looking for the Golden Dory, because I don't want to be dressed like a clown. I'm going to splash out a bit for what we are currently going to be doing, because it's appropriate. There we go. That cost 4,500 coins, but I've been getting many coins from Balloon World, so I thought I'd show it off. And to be honest, I used the Waluigi suit for luck in the last episode, and in this episode I am going to be using the Sunshine suit, because we're going to open with something awful. There goes the Snow Kingdom balloon, that did not last long. And we are going to do Volleyball King of the Beach, or whatever it's called. I need to do 100 of these, so let's get settled in for a long episode again. Why did I do these right on top of each other? I could have waited, but I didn't, because I hate myself. Ugh. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, there's not an obvious trick for this one, other than just, once you're beyond about 25-ish, you do the not stop moving thing, and you throw Cappy occasionally. Basically it. What gets this one is, while the reset is technically faster and easier than Jump Rope in that you just go straight into it, the first, like, 15 to 20 are painfully slow. This is what I was going to show at one point as well, by the way. If you hit it with Cappy quite close in midair, like, say, there, oh, balls, you'll slam it into him full speed and it'll milk coins out of him, but it's just not worth it. There is a little cheaty tactic, but I'm going to try and do it a little bit legitimately first, but then I will wham into his face, milk some coins out of him while we're waiting for him. It can certainly make these early, like, 10, which are painfully slow, go faster. Now, I believe, much like Jump Rope Hero, once you're beyond 50, it stops speeding up and you've just got to do it. So let's see how we go from here. Oh, you still got that tiny bit of grace period with it on the floor, which is very good, and it's just useful to run around full speed, always throw Cappy at this point. That's why I said happy, because I was going to say very helpful and throw Cappy. And now I just need to basically hold my nerve and just keep doing this. Nope, I knew that had gone. Oh, this one's definitely more... It's easier, I think, in general, but it's more stressful than Jump Rope Hero, just because as it gets faster, your heart starts going furiously. At least mine does. Whereas Jump Rope, it's just about... You kind of, if anything, it's relaxing when you're getting good at it, because you... Oh, fucking bollocks. Because you just kind of get in the zone, whereas this is like the opposite of that, where it just gets more stressful. Not only can this tactic speed up the very slow kind of first 10 or 15 shots, it's also really satisfying to hit that stupid git in his face with a bloody cheap sheet repeatedly. Deeply satisfying. What the... Oh. Right. One more go, and then it's time to... Not cheat. Right, what we did with the picture part match was cheating. What we can do for this is something that is absolutely in the game and is not a glitch. We will be using a feature of the game that we've not used before, and we're not necessarily using it in the way that it was intended. But I'm kind of okay with it, because otherwise I'm just going to be here all bloody night. And I don't want to do that again, because I was like, hey, I've done Jump Rope Genius. Helios, good one. I was like, yeah, I've done Jump Rope Genius, and it's like, well, then I can record for nearly 30 minutes before then having to do another stupid mini-game, so... This is another one also I've just never done on a personal thing, so... This will be an interesting one as well. But I think this isn't as bad as that one, because this is much more inherently doable, and the trick for it is much easier. As in the trick for Jump Rope Genius, which is using, well, I eventually figured out was like the hat throwing thing. That trick doesn't make it easy. It's not like the old glitch you could do where you could hover above it, which they patched out. To the point where I'm not even going to bother showing it, because it doesn't work. But you used to be able to, like, jump, talk to Talkatoo, and do a ground pound at the same time. And if you did all three at the same time, you just hover above the rope, and it's fine forever. But they did patch that out. Anyway, I'm doing alright here. Let's see how this one goes. Maybe it's better when I'm not paying attention to it. Because I haven't been watching what I'm doing. 38. Right, okay, cool. Let's cheat. Two-player mode. Take a Joy-Con each. Decide who will be Mario and Cappy and start the game and play together as a team. Let's go. So, we'll make this Joy-Con Mario and that Joy-Con Cappy. I'm holding both of them, but there we go. So, this is two-player mode. So one player runs around... oh, I'm supposed to be holding these sideways, aren't I? Here we go. That's why the controls are all fucky. So one of us runs around and jumps as Mario. It's a kind of limited Mario control to a certain extent. And the other person controls Cappy, so they can throw themselves... Well, Mario can throw Cappy in the way he normally does. But whoever is the lucky bastard who's driving Cappy can drive him independently. Observe. Let's put Mario there, and then... Cappy time! So, now I just move Cappy around like this. And he is, as you can see, handles much more precisely than Mario does. I might actually... I don't like being on the side of the Joy-Con like this. This is not very comfy. But yes, there's some very precise maneuvering, and there's no inertia at all. And you can move very quickly and stop on a fucking dime. So, this is the way I recommend doing this. Let's go. And there we go. I'm not going to say this method is, like, guaranteed, but it does make it very easy, because what you take out of the equation is Mario's inertia, Mario's speed, because you move much faster at speed, and the need to move Cappy, throw Cappy. So the only thing you have to contend with is, if you notice, when you do hit it, you are knocked back a little bit. I don't know if you noticed on the sped up footage there. Briefly, I did get knocked back onto Mario, who I could move out of the way if I could reach the other Joy-Con. But I got knocked back onto Mario and had to throw myself again, briefly. It's also quite funny on this mode, because obviously Mario's just lying there, while his hat does all the work for him. I suppose Cappy kind of arguably does the work as capturing, so I was going to say, like, while the hat does the work for once. But I think it's actually been fairly 50-50 so far. Anyway, I could keep going for ages, but quite frankly, it's not very interesting. Because I mean, clearly, it's straightforward enough that you can just, at this point, you're not really going to fail it, so you can just do this for ages. And I don't consider this cheating, because it's just using something that's entirely deliberately in the game. Like, this two-player mode is here for this. Obviously, it's not necessarily designed to be used by one player to kind of jeb something like this, but it's not a glitch, even. This is just, it's just a trick. The issue with, with Jump Rope Genius is there isn't an equivalent to this trick. You've still got to just bloody do it. Let's hold it there. Wonderful. Oh, I'm still in Jakey mode, right? Let's swap that back over. And now we actually have a few small orders of business to actually take care of here. There's actually only two things we can do beyond that one, which technically we could have done before this. But we didn't. What we first want to do is head all the way up here to the northwest. And here we have Koopa free running, and this is a bit of an interesting one, so let's start off. So we start right at the bottom of the ocean trench, which is pretty cruel. And the ending is up there. There's two key tricks to this. First off is just to get to the surface as soon as you can. The game, the way the camera angle moves, you think, oh, it'll be a good idea to, like, to try and get a fish. Not worth it. Genuinely, you just want to get to the surface. And once you're up the surface, your goal is a Gushen. Gushens can just move way faster. Oh, this thing could also be handy. Yes, Gushens just move way faster across the surface than Cheep Cheeps do underwater, so this tactic is just moves you faster. You can see there's a dude down there. Our goal is there. You can't get up there with a Gushen. Don't waste your effort trying. This is the second trick, is we want to make it across to here, and there are these Volbonans that are not normally there. And we can use these to fling ourselves up easily. Between those two tactics, you'll be pretty much fine. Let's grab our moon. Thank you very much for that. And our final goal... Oh, you made it from it's daytime again there, as in like it is before World Peace where it becomes evening. Our final goal is actually to head right up to the centre of the Sparkle Water Dispensary, where we find Princess Peach and Tiara. I love how this giant glass looks sparkling in the setting sun. Oh, is there anything more romantic than the sea? Oh, and a power moon came in with a tide. It's all yours now. Thank you. And that's it. So if we'd done volleyball even like before the end of the game, which you absolutely could have done. There's only two to get here, which is just she's got an appetite, looking for a nice meal. Well, she just goes through the kingdom. Well, she doesn't go through the kingdoms in order. She just tells you the names of them in order. Obviously, you can do her in any order you want. We are, of course, going to finish up in the Luncheon Kingdom, though, with Luigi and his Balloon World. So, I think I know what I'm going to go for here. And this one is daytime, so it's Dealey as well. So let's grab that, and grab ourselves a Gushon. I'm going to do something kind of diabolical, which I think not many people will think to or know to necessarily get to in time. What I want to do is get over to this hole here, because I'm hoping the direction will confuse the shit out of people. This hole that can only be accessed with Cappy. Sink down. Get Cappy in. My timer doesn't run at this point. And then I just need to sink down this hole as far as I can. And I guess it'll let me place the balloon kind of anyway. But I want to go back under here to trick people into thinking it's in just somewhere confusing. I don't know where people are going to think, but there we go. Let's hide that there and see what happens. With that, let's head over to the Luncheon Kingdom. Now, there's a couple to grab here. Almost all of them are actually pretty focused around Piranza Plaza, the kind of main town in here. But there's a couple of fun ones as well. Not that those ones aren't fun, but there we go. We want to start with the Path to the Meat Plateau. And we start by doing what we did quite a lot when we were back here, which is we grab ourselves a Hammer Bro, and we smash these cheese stairs to make a little way up there. We want those ones smashed, and actually that's all that matters. Cool, with those broken up, we actually want to get rid of our Hammer Bro. We need a different type of bro for this. We actually need a Fire Bro, and there's one hopping around over there, so let's go and grab him. Now, once you've obtained your host, we, of course, now need to bring him to where we just were. God, it's stressful hopping over these as Hammer Bros, because their jumping is so much different to Mario's. We now need to bring this guy all the way back to town, which we can only do, I think you can only do it if you've smashed those cheese rocks through first, but you take the back way to town up here, and then everyone will be afeared of you in town. But what we want to do, I fucked up, haven't I? I needed to be on that roof, which I'm not on anymore. Piss plops. Ugh, right, let's get up there again then. Actually, might be able to jab it this way. Let's see. Hup! Nope, absolutely not. Oh yes, I can jab it, brilliant. There's a sconce here that we can light, and that gets us a power move. It's a power sconce. What an idiot I am. With that done, it's time to change out of our absurdly expensive Mario Sunshine clothes and buy something new, because we have got this Steam Gardener up here who's going loco, and what he says is... Oh, ow, stop jumping on the poor man, he's already having a bad enough time. Stew formula faulty, stew formula faulty, stuck in harsh critic mode, repairs will require a mechanic. Sensors detect you are 0% mechanic, mechanic required. So, we need a mechanic's outfit, so let's head to the shop, which is fortunately right here. And so, for those who don't recognise, this is from, I think it's Excitebike or something like that. The mechanic outfit, let's head back up to that Steam Gardener. And this time he says, sensors detect a mechanic. This unit is stuck in a loop due to suboptimal stew. Now sensing, critical state ending. System's normal, computing gratitude. It adds up to this result. Once again, you don't have to do anything other than just turn up dressed like the great profession. Anyway, got two more things to do here. First off, well, this is three more things counting this. Note this pot here. We will come back to that in a bit, but just note that it's there is all I say. What we want to do is, down here, one of these Volbonans is not like the... Oh no, it's actually further around. Is it down here? Yes, this Volbonan here is not like the others, because he has googly eyes on the back. Oh, drat, you found me. I thought this fellow's head was a great hiding place. Really top drawer. Here, take this, then lead me to my foodie dreams, will you? And that gets us Hat and Seek among the food. Hat and Seekers are always have their location kind of given away by there'll be Bonitus nearby saying, oh, we're missing a friend of ours. But you don't need to... Oh, I forgot that was in there. But you don't need to do that in order to actually find your man in the first place if you just know where he is. I just showed that off the first couple. Peach is here in her outfit for this kingdom as well. Between the bright colours and the delicious smells, this place is a delight. Everything here is as delicious can be. But I accidentally bit into this power moon. It was hiding in a bowl of stew. You can take it. With that, we want to head to the kind of arena... Oh, she's heading to the kingdom that's caught in a constant storm, which is the next one for us as well. But first off, we want to head down to the arena to the left here where we fought Spewart. And down here to the right is Jammin Toad. So this time he asks us for... I've become a monster. We need track number 46, which is Honeyloon Ridge Escape. Because it's when you take over Bowser. And for that, he will give us a moon, which is unsurprisingly entitled Jammin in the Luncheon Kingdom. Now we get to where the fun begins. Oh, is he going to give us something here? Oh, it gives us the 8-bit version of the festival music. So let's put that on, I suppose, while I'm about to do the silly stuff I'm about to do. Because, yeah, you can't actually hear this one in the game as well, because it's... Because it's all retro section, the New Donk City Festival, so it just has Pauline singing rather than a retro version. I didn't want to be here. I wanted to go to the top of the peak climb. So, what we want to do here is grab one of these guys, and we need to use the cannon to head right up to the arena where we fought the bird, whose name escapes me, Cockatiel. Now, remember that pot I pointed out a few minutes ago? That's what we need to aim for. If we look down there, we'll see it. And there's a bit of a fine art to getting it. It's just about knowing how to maneuver yourself in the air, and I think I've done it. Ooh! Balls. Let's have another shot. Oh, there we go. Perfect, perfect. Second shot, not bad. And of course, landing a bubble in here, as of any large pot of stew, will release ourselves a moon. With that, one more to get here. If we head back up to the top of the peak climb again, then we can hop down here and get to Koopa free running. That's actually just, I find, an easier way of getting down to it than actually going to the checkpoint there. This one can be a real bitch. Because I suck at this bit, because we basically got to climb up to where we just were, and that's just a really hard bit of platforming, and I fall really badly into the trap of trying to optimize, of basically letting perfection be the enemy of good in this one. There is one trick for it, and one trick only that will really help you, which is straight here. First off, you go over here, and then you just do everything as normal, but this gives you about a 15-second head start. So unless you biff that, but the issue is, yeah, I always tend to like, there's Volleyball, which I can't actually remember if they were here last time we did this, but oh shit, boogity buggity! Well, I'm dead now. Oh cool, let's try that again. There, that's another little trick, is if you go to the side there, then you can get to this bit faster. I don't actually know if there is rolling veg on this section. It doesn't look like there is. Absolutely is. Right, can I hide from it? Oh. It's just really easy to die on this one, which is problematic. Right, this time if we move fast enough, we can actually get here before the rolling veg becomes a problem! There we go, now I should actually be here before the rolling fruit. There you go, if you're nice and fast there. And then from here it's fairly straightforward, he says. But the thing is, yeah, if you follow like the right path, you'd never see the Koopas. Okay, that's not going to work, so we'll just sit straight out of that. Oh, sugar! I did actually want to be using that, because that would make this bit much easier. Oh, that was scary, but I've done it. But yeah, you never see the Koopas. The trick is just, it's your own worst enemy when it comes to platforming. At least I find that's how I do this. But there we go, nice and simple. Let's pick up our moon. And with that, we're actually done here. We just need to do Balloon World, of course, which is right down next to the Odyssey. So here you actually start in Bronze Plaza. What I want to do is get far from here. But I think I need to make it through town first. I'm going to aim for the remote kind of area. So the left one should just be coming up in time for me to get here. Let's have him. Nope, don't want to be standing around. Okay, that wasn't ideal. But if I use these wisely, I can build some time back. Right, let's try and get up here. If I use this as well, bit of time. Oh, bollocks. I don't think I'm going to make it where I want to make it. I wanted to get to the cannon. Is there another cannon over to the right there that'll help me there? Oh, there's just... Okay, I just need this cannon here. Let's try again. There we go, that was much more efficient. Now we just grab these quickly for a bit of time. Basically, coins are worth getting if they save you time. But if you have to go out of your way to get coins, not worth it. Don't know if I get any from here. I was tempted to put it up there above me, but didn't. I actually just want to try and see if I can get straight to this. Getting a few of these should buy me a few extra seconds. Can certainly get onto here. What about here? Yeah, buy myself a bit of time from those. Oh, sugar. Okay, well, I could have done more efficient movement there, but we'll stay at there. Right, let's cash in our moons. Oh no. Oh, that number's wrong. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, please, no. Oh, I'm stupid. Fuck! Oh, well, let's see who noticed that. I didn't get the fucking moon. I did the challenge, and I didn't pick the fucking moon up. I'm gonna kill someone. Well, at least this one's fairly easy to do again with Cappy. Oh, bollocks! Ah! Right, I'm gonna go and do that again. That'll be fun. Oh, it's purgatory. That's what it is. I'm in purgatory for my sins. All right, let's try this nonsense again. Oh, it looks weird with a different hat this time, at least. I can't believe it. Even says best 137 down there, but I didn't pick up the bloody moon because I was too busy congratulating myself. That's the stupidest thing I've done for a while. Well, let's hope it's as easy as I made it look the first time. Okay, not going to do it again on the first try necessarily, but that was only because I wasn't paying proper attention. Can I just start it again from here, though? Yes, I can. Wonderful. Oh, shit. No. There we go. And there we go, second try. Turns out there's two things to look out for in this game. One of them is getting Cappy stuck against the net. The other one is forgetting to collect your actual damn reward for doing it. No, get off, don't start this again. With that done, well, I'm going to change into something new, and then I will see you over in the Ruined Kingdom, where we have a single power moon to collect. Ooh, spooky Ruined Dragon. I do like the Ruined Kingdom. We're also made of solid gold. I've spooged a whole 3,000 coins on the gold Mario outfit. As I say, I'm going to try and show off some of them, but balance that between actually holding onto coins for the things that we need. But one of the things we do need to do is buy outfits to get Toadette achievements. So, yes, the Ruined Kingdom is another one of the small ones like the Cloud Kingdom. It's essentially just a boss kingdom, and as such has very few moons in. It's got a moon rock, as you saw there. He's still here and doesn't say much. He just says the usual, so tired, I think. He doesn't do much, unfortunately, but there are some moons around him later on. But for now, all we're looking for is Princess Peach over here, our only moon in the Ruined Kingdom. This kingdom, well, let's just say it's a fixer-upper. Look, we've been stared at by the Lord of Lightning. That's spooky. As long as I'm with Peach, I'll be fine, I'm sure. But I did find a power moon here. Hope it's useful to you in your travels. We look more wooden than golden, I'll be honest. That gets us Peach in the Ruined Kingdom, and with that, we are done here, because it's a boss. Oh, she talked there about going to Bowser's Castle of her own free will, and that's what we're doing next. But yeah, because it's a boss kingdom, there's also no balloon world there, because it's too small. So with that, let's juice up. And then head over to Bowser's Kingdom. So, over here at the main courtyard. Ooh, the gold Mario looks much better here. I think it's dependent on the lighting, and that's actually, the lighting in here is much cooler for it to actually look properly iridescent. First off, there's some hint art here that only appears after the game. So this is the Sand Kingdom, with Poochie again. Let's remember that for a bit. We're not going to do it right away, though. What we want to do is head out... Oh, no, it's here, this way. Ooh! Pokio's are bigger than I remember. We have these binoculars here. These binoculars. Which, as ever, means we're looking for something weird. And in this case, it is... Oh no, we've already been there. It is the Sphynx up there. Speed her on. Then with this, we now need to capture a Pokio. And we need to take him all the way over to the edge of that roof over there. And here is a Bonneter, who really wants to see a Pokio. Huzzah! It's one of those animals with the stretchable beak. I have so wanted to see one up close. So the beak rapidly opened up from a microfolded state. Yes, I'm confident that I understand this odd beast fully. And he'll give us a moon for our efforts. Next, we need to warp up to beneath the keep. And then right to the left here, and to the right to the right even here, is Koopa Freerunning. And I must say, this is one of, if not my favourite of the freerunning courses. Because it's new, but also not new. You start right at the top, and you need to make it all the way back to where you started. But because you're going downhill, a lot of this has just got a lot of fun options for it. So the main thing to remember is the trick for... If you, let's say we're long jump down there, and if you throw Cappy just before you hit the ground, ooh, we nearly caught that up, then you will not take any fall damage. Bombs! Bombs! Oh, I fell off. Let's try that again. There we go, now I'm slightly ahead of the bombs, which is nice. So ignore that Pokio entirely, and then we can hop down here as well. There's just There's a lot of options for shortcuts, because obviously this is a level that's designed to be climbed up, not down, which is really cool. The weather, by the way, because this is a thing in Bloom World as well, the weather here is slightly more multicolored, cloudy than usual. You'll have to take my word for it. It's very hard to see, and I've never actually fully noticed it, but that's what everything online assures me it is. It's cool to hear the variation of that theme on the Koopa freerunning. But I think there's actually not a great deal to talk about here, just because there isn't... there's no trick to it as such. Like, there's nowhere obvious that you'll make up a huge amount of time or anything like that. Just, basically, in the early bit, just using those long jumps to really, like, cut sections off is fine. In the second bit, I don't really think there's anything, just to kind of do some efficient movements between things. Don't get trapped fighting enemies. Don't try and do anything with Pokios. You don't need to. Just ignore him entirely. And then just remember where your spark pylons are, I guess it would be the hint, because they're the real trick for navigating between the sections it's the spark pylon thing, so just don't bother necessarily working your way all around, but do what I'm doing here and kind of take the most direct route to the closest spark pylon, and we are pretty much all good. I kind of said I was going to... well, I was thinking about cutting, but the reality is we're actually basically here. Oh, I can long jump up them, good. Yeah, if you roll, you can kind of carry that momentum forward a little bit longer when you're not rolling through clever long jumps. With that, let's collect Jammin. Thank you very much, Mr. Cooper. And then let's... final stuff we need to do here. Actually, there's two final things we need to do. So first off, let's head to the Showdown Arena. Then there's these new donkers here. If we talk to them, they'll say, there's a spot on the ground around here that shakes when you stand on it. I think something might be buried there. What we actually want to do is cross over here, and there's these two birds here, and these are our targets. Near these birds is a nice rumbly spot. There it is. There it is. Switch back to Joy-Cons for this. I thought that was it. Apparently not. There we go. That's definitely it. Yeah. And we can grab ourselves under the arena. A rumble under the arena floor, even. Final thing we need to do is head back to Crazy Cap. We have technically seen this already. Back when we were doing stuff in the Sand Kingdom. Because this is where Sand Kingdom's hint art led, and we saw right there Princess Peach. This is the only time we see her in a Bowser's Castle outfit, which is this really cool, like, fire flower print kimono. And a power moon fell from the sky. You should probably take it. I like the dragonfly. Bowser's Kingdom is just very cool in this. I do really like it that it's designed in so many ways. I think I've been to every place in the world. Oh, but I forgot there are places beyond the world. I wonder where Peach is going next. What we are going to do next, though, is Luigi's Balloon World. So Balloon World also starts nearly... Oh, wow, it's very... Okay, this is the extra bright version. Balloon World starts up here. I'm trying to just think where's the best way to actually go. I think, honestly, trying to climb the wall could be pretty good. Let's go and quickly grab ourselves a Pokio and try. So, if only because I think not many people necessarily think to climb the wall, and there's a lot of option for coins which can get some time if I know what I'm doing. Unfortunately, I don't know what I'm doing, which is a real problem. Let's wait here and get those. These coins just... Oh, okay, right, I may have made a mistake because these coins aren't really getting me the time I'd hoped for, and I'm also not moving very efficiently. Let's push the timer back with those a little bit. Yeah, I could have done this a lot better than I have. Let's just go and put this somewhere awkward. There, I guess. Not good, but we'll place it there and see what... Let's see what my other ones are doing. Because I don't think Luncheon or Seaside we've actually lost yet. Let's see where they're at. Yeah, Luncheon and Seaside ones are still going. Cool, right. Let us now then head on to the Sand Kingdom, which is where that bit of hint art for Bowser's Kingdom is from. So here we want to start at the Moai habitat, which we haven't been to for quite some time, and we just need to head out west to see that spot from the hint art. I must say as well, Gold Mario does look quite cool out here, but it's annoying it's not the same gold as the coins. It's a bit of a duller gold. But this was the cactus shown, and Poochie was digging around here. Wonderful. And that is our final moon, just gold moons, just moons, actually. I'm gold. For Bowser's Kingdom, which leaves us with one more thing to do this episode, which is to head out. If we look on the list, there's one more to get in the Moon Kingdom. So let's head up there. It's annoying you can't warp between kingdoms. You have to go via the Odyssey. I wish they had added like some kind of map fast warp post-game, but they did not. Moon Kingdom it is. And so our goal here is to frog up and climb the chapel. This, by the way, there is lore for why there are frogs on the moon. Apparently they went up in the spaceships with the first explorers to the moon and have set up a colony ever since. I don't think that's exactly how frogs work. But you will notice up here is... Well, that's we look quite cool against the bell here. Here is Princess Peach in the final kingdom. Well, not quite, but almost. How beautiful, our entire world right in front of us. Well, behind me. I wonder where Bonneton is. It must look so small from here. Oh, and this power moon came flying in from outer space. Would you like it? Well, apparently yes. And with that, we finish up in the Moon Kingdom, so we will hold it here. Next time, we've got actually a few more things now to do in the Mushroom Kingdom, because Peach is saying, I've been away for quite a while. I should head back before anyone starts to worry. And then we have some additional stuff to do. What's he doing that? It's just cold from being metal. Fair enough. So yes, I hope you'll join me next time for the Mushroom Kingdom, and then we're going to go full Pink Floyd. And I hope that hint is enough. See you then. Thank you very much and good day.